Hey, welcome back. So as a web developer, we are going to be using the command line a lot. We're going to be using the terminal from our operating system. And it's always good to at least learn the foundations of it. Now, what is it that I'm actually referring to? Well, the terminal. Let's say you're using a Mac operating system right now. The terminal would be this bad boy right here, right? Well, let me just open it up in the screen so you can see it. It would be this guy right here, okay? The terminal. This is very powerful guy right here. Some of you have seen it. And if you go to Launchpad and you type in TRE or TRE, you can find it and click it. And we're going to learn how to use this bad boy. But that's just not it. It's not just for Mac operating system users. It's not for Mac OS users only. Okay. We're also going to be doing this in a Windows operating system. Okay. And we are also going to be doing this in a Ubuntu or Linux operating system. Like this. So we have a Ubuntu operating system here, and we're gonna you can open your terminal and you can start typing the same commands that we are going to be typing in our Git Bash program. Now, that's all we're going to be learning, how to use this. In every operating system that we are going to be using, well, that you are going to be using for web development, like any Linux operating system like Ubuntu or Mac OS or Windows, basically this is all going to apply to all of you. All right, I'm just going to be using Windows, but just know that if you open your terminal in a Linux operating system, you can type in the same commands. You can do the same thing in a Mac. Open your terminal, type in the same commands I'm going to be typing. Okay, basically what we're doing is we are learning how to use a universal program called Git Bash. This one right here. Okay, this is the program that we are going to be learning how to use. Now, this program is almost the same thing as the terminal from the Mac operating system and the terminal from the Linux or Ubuntu operating system. Why we're learning how to use this? Well, because we want to be on the same page. I want all the operating systems, everybody that's using different operating systems, to learn the same thing. Okay, and this is the most commonly used commands that you're going to see in web development. Okay, so I want all of you to be on the same page. Windows users, Mac OS, Linux-based systems users, all of us. That's why we're learning, and they're very useful. Okay, these commands are going to apply to all these operating systems. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. And remember, even if you see me on the Windows operating system, if you're in a Mac, you can open your terminal, type in the same commands, or better yet, you can download Git Bash and use it as me, because Git Bash, you can use it for Windows and Linux, okay, and Mac OS. So you have a lot of different ways of doing this. Mac users, you can use your terminal. For Ubuntu, you can use your terminal, or you can download the Git Bash. For Windows users, yeah, we can go ahead and use CMD, command prompt, which is basically very similar to Git Bash. But Windows has some differences that they're not very comfortable for web development. Okay, so that's why we're not using the command prompt from Windows, even though this program here, Git Bash, is a wrapper, meaning that it works by manipulating this guy behind the scenes. All right, so we type a command here, for example, let's say touch, and behind the scenes, this program is controlling this one. And using another command, okay, just to make sure that we create a file. Okay, you're gonna see that more later on. This is just a command to create a file. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next lecture where we're gonna learn about this, and you're gonna have some fun. All right, alrighty. See you then.